Trust me, she ain't even happy, oh no. She wants you to leave me, she wants you to be lonely, oh. Why don't you believe me? Your friends never tell the truth, oh no. Oh, 'cause they never liked me, babe.
Welcome back to Talking Hip Hop. I'm your host, JustKeekz, and today's guest is Marvin. Marvin is an R&B singer and songwriter from Brampton, Ontario. With an edgy and melodic voice, Marvin's music can be classified as lyrical soul. He recently dropped an EP called Beware of a Dog, and he's here to break it all down. So let's welcome to the show, Marvin.
Thank you. That was a great intro. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I want to actually ask you if I missed anything in that intro. Now's your time to let's share a little more about who you are.
So I go by the name of Marvin. I'm born in Montreal, moved to Brampton at around the age of 2, so I don't remember much from Montreal. I've been in a choir as a child, but no one really knows. I kind of kept it under wraps. But yeah, I've been in a choir for a while. I hated it. I really did hate it at first. I'm not gonna lie. Because I had a soccer dream. I wanted to pursue the soccer dream, and things didn't work out that way. But they say you always go back to the things you love. So came back to the music around 3 years ago, and we've been dropping ever since.
Okay. So as you were talking about how you grew up in Montreal and that you were in a choir, which maybe people watching this who know your music maybe didn't know.
Yeah.
But talk about your early life, because I'm always curious to know with artists, did they develop that passion for music as a child, or is this now
Yeah,
new?
100%. My dad used to make music as well, but he makes more Afro funk kind of music, right? But as a child, the Sunday morning cleanings when they wake you up early, he's always playing Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder,
Right.
Chris Brown. He was putting me on game. I was loving it as a child. I think from then on, it just carried on.
Yeah. So your dad had a good musical influence on you.
Influence on me, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And so singing, you're an R&B artist. Why did you choose that avenue? And your voice is incredible, by the way. You're really talented. But what made you think, okay, I want to become a singer?
Honestly, I can't even tell you. I don't even know. I just feel I listen to R&B because it really resonates with me,
right?
In a sense, right? And I wanted to be able to do the same because it's we all go through daily things, right?
Yeah.
But the way it's delivered or certain melodies, it makes you kind of catch a difference. Oh my God, I've been through this before. Oh my God, I feel him.
Yeah.
But yeah, R&B has always been that type of music for me. I've always loved it. It's very vulnerable. It's the most honest you can be in a song,
Exactly. And with your EP, I'm sure there's a backstory behind it. All 4 of those songs sounds like they're coming from real experiences that you went through. So
100%.
I want you to talk a little more about some of the experiences that triggered you to write the songs that you did, and just kind of talk about the meaning behind Beware of a Dog.
So me personally, I'm kind of a closed off kind of person, right? So when I do make music or when I write, it's more therapeutic in a sense. So I just let it all go in my songs, right? So during the time I was talking to someone, we won't air her out, but I was talking to someone, and all these red flags started coming up in my head, and I was I don't know if I'm in the right mindset, position in life to kind of pursue a relationship right now, which is where Like Me kind of came from. It's I'm not ready for this. You don't want to fall for a guy like me. I'm already in advance, right? And then in the intro, it's more like when you get to know someone, but their friend group is they love them to death. So it's I don't know about this guy, he seems like a bad dude. I'm just saying this because I love you, right? So in my perspective, it's damn, I didn't even do nothing yet. Like, you know, it's like, not yet, but like, I didn't do anything, right? Just give me the chance at least.
Yeah.
Right? That's where I kind of spread through on the intro. And on the last track, it's more of a realization where I'm like, yo, I gotta stop being so toxic. Like, you know, like I gotta be a better guy.
Yeah.
It's better, right? That's why the whole beware the dog concept is like everything I went through in that relationship, all the mood swings and the toxic moments, all in one EP, right?
Yeah.
I try to make it like relatable so people can feel me. You know,
that's always like the thing about R&B music, as you mentioned earlier, like there's a way of like it touches you differently than like a pop song would, or like even a hip hop song. The storytelling for like all those genres are very, very different. So like, do you, I guess, agree with that? Like you're able to express more of how you feel with R&B? Because again, like it's so different with different styles of music. So 100%. I just want to like touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's like, I feel like in most R&B songs, it's more like you hear everything they've been through and it's like, oh my goodness, like you're really spilling the tea out here. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know? But it's more, they say like, I felt like I have a weight off my chest now. So it's like out there, right?
Yeah.
That's how I see it, to be honest. That's how I see music right now. It's therapeutic. It's really like,
especially right now with like COVID, music really have, it makes us
get shit off my mind, you know?
Yeah.
So therapeutic. I think it's very therapeutic.
For sure. So you have merch, and I don't know if it's called, like, what is Risk It All? Is it like a movement? Is it like your merch company's name? Like, I want you to talk about Risk It All for people out there who might not know.
So Risk It All is like, it's a brand we made. We do have merch. It's a whole brand we made. It's a movement. It's like everything.
Okay.
It's like a law we live by.
Yeah.
So Risk It All is really just like, if you have a goal you want to pursue, dreams you want to pursue, why not risk it all, right? Do everything you want to do to get to that goal. If you love it that much, risk it all, right?
Yeah.
So we are having a website coming up soon, merch coming out soon. We're trying to do like charity events, trying to get back to the community. We're trying to do a lot with this brand. We're trying to make it like a whole face for our city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying to flip the Brampton slander.
Sorry?
We're trying to flip the Brampton slander. We're trying to flip the Brampton. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if like right now there's a lot of goals that people have, but it's kind of hard to achieve right now.
With the pandemic, yeah, 100%.
So like after, we don't know when that will end, but after the pandemic, what are some things you want to do? If it's touring, collaborating with someone special, like what is it that you want to do when this mess is done?
Definitely touring. That'd be great. I miss performing. Touring would be great. I would love to tour.
Yeah. Do you think it's harder? Like, what are some challenges that you face right now? Because you can't really perform right now. You could do like a live from, but like it's not the same. So what's some of the challenges that you're facing right now with your music career?
Definitely performing. One of them, music videos, like getting certain spots for music videos, just because of the whole pandemic and the waves have been kind of crazy.
Right.
It's harder on us right now. I would say interaction with some people, just because of the pandemic as well, like important people we know.
Yeah.
Pandemic's fucking us up. Not going.
But
we're just waiting on it. We're waiting on it. Hopefully it gets better. So, you know, we got things going.
I was gonna say, at least we can still do this interview.
Exactly.
So I want you to tell me more about like how long you've been doing this for. Like how long have you been making music for?
I want to say about like 3 years. I used to work at like a Chinese restaurant, Walk of Fame.
Okay, yeah.
And my producer, his name's Eden. He used to work there too. I was singing one of my friend's songs. His name is Josh Dillon. He makes music as well. I was singing one of his songs. He goes, bro, you can sing? I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
No. Like I tried lying because I didn't want anyone knowing. Right? And he's like, nah, you should actually try singing. You know, I have a homie who raps. And I'm like, okay, I guess. I wasn't really into it at first, but he helped me like get more confidence in my music, I should say, right? And that was around 3 years ago. We made a little collective called Fargon. Then after that, everyone kind of just went their own separate ways, and now we're here.
I can't believe that you started 3 years ago, because I was doing my research and I was looking at your stuff and I thought you were doing this from for at least 10 years. So that's pretty like interesting that it's only been 3 years.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, like, how would you break down your sound, or like, who is someone that you are inspired by or you get influenced by?
Black is a big one.
Yeah, they're really
Black is a big one.
Yeah.
I would say Frank Ocean a bit too. Those would be the main two: Frank Ocean and Black. Those two. Maybe a little Party Next Door as well. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, D&D for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're comfortable with this, but I want to put you on the spot, and I want people to hear your like incredible voice. So if you're like, if you gotta warm up, it's okay. But if you're comfortable like singing at least nothing more than a minute of one of your tracks off of your EP, if you want, I just really want people to hear like how good you are. I think you're super talented.
Ooh.
Do you have to prep the voice or?
Yeah, we gotta prep the voice a little bit. You gotta get there.
Yo, do your thing. I know you weren't prepared for this. You know, you ready?
Let's see. What song should I do? Let's do. Do you want me to play it in the background as well, or no?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
All right. Damn, I don't know if I can hit these right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see what I can do. I told you don't fall for like me. I told you don't fall for like me. I told you don't fall like. I told you don't fall for like me. I can't be good for your health. You should go lay by yourself. Stuck in my ways, I can't help it. Say you love me, I can care less. Don't you let go out of context. Make sure you're dead on the nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for doing that. There's only been one other time during an interview where I asked someone to freestyle, and like I did like a little beatbox. This was way before COVID, but it was so fun, and I'm like, I gotta do this again with the next artist.
It's good vibes, you know?
Yeah, man. So I want you to just let everyone know where they could go to follow you on socials and where they can go to stream your music.
So our music's available on all platforms right now. You can follow me on Instagram. Marvin is MXRVIN.FG. On Twitter, I think it's the same thing as well. We have more music coming soon. We have a single coming out soon, actually. In about, what's the date today? 20th? 2 weeks? 2 weeks.
Hey.
3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. But it's gonna be more on the hip hop side of things, you know?
Yeah.
Trap soul kind of vibe.
Yeah.
All the way out. Yeah. It's gonna be a big one.
Yes. And before we wrap, is there any like messages that you want to share to the viewers, or like little gems, maybe a favorite quote of yours that could kind of inspire people?
If you have goals, chase them. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do shit. If you want to take over the world, take over the world. No one's stopping you but you.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be like risk it all, and risk it all.
You gotta risk it all, though. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you so much, Marvin. You heard it first. Make sure to stream his music, follow him, and keep up with him so you can stay tuned to check out his single releasing in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks? Okay. I'm your host, JustKeekz, and thank you for watching. Keep talking hip hop. Peace.
Love, love, love.